Hello everyone. Today we shall look into smart filter by OKViz. Here you could click on this three dots and click on get more visuals and search for smart filter by OKViz. Here I have added the smart filter. I'll click on it. You can get this smart filter and you can upgrade it to smart pro. Here I'll show you the basic version and suppose that I want to use the filter of subcategory and maybe region. Here I have taken two fields. You could see these are my two fields, subcategory and region. Okay, I'll we can we can change the you know uh, size of it by selecting the border of it. I'll take a table. Okay, I'll show the subcategory, category, and region and sales. Okay, these are the four fields which I would like to view, and I'll increase the size of it so that you could view it properly. Okay, this is my table where it represents the values, and this is my filter. Here by default we have this drop down of subcategories. If we could see, we can see all the necessary subcategories. We could choose it. Okay, we can, if we select it, the respective subcategory gets filtered out, and even in the region we could choose the particular region and we can get these values. But there are additional features in smart filter. I'll show you what it is. Let us, for clearing the filter, you could click on this clear selections small icon. You could click over here and it will clear your selection. Okay, this is the basic filter mode which it works. I'll go to format settings and I'll explain you each and every setting. This mode is called drop down mode, where you could see all the necessary fields in the drop down. Okay, as a drop down, you could scroll it, whatever the subcategories we have, it is represented in the drop down. Suppose that I have a slicer, I have another slicer. So I'll take a normal slicer. Okay, I'll suppose that I use subcategories. Now here I have those respective subcategories. Okay, and I'll show you. Suppose that I select one of the subcategory. You could see that my data is filtering, but this my smart filter is not responding. What to what to do is click on the smart filter, go to mode, and choose the observer mode. In observe, as soon as you click on observer, it will show you all the selected subcategories. By default, if you uncheck this, you could see my subcategories are all selected. Here now you could select the category subcategories which you want. Suppose that I want these two. Now for like additional selection, you may need to, for this observer mode you need license. But this is how observer mode works. Suppose that you want to show whatever you select in the slicer. Suppose that I click on it, you could see my subcategory is visible in the smart filter. It helps a user to view whatever the user filters out. Okay, and similarly I'll show the other format settings. For now I'll make it back to drop down. Here you can rearrange how many items you want over here in the maximum items. In the, like, filter other fields, suppose that you want to filter other fields as well. Or else if you don't want to filter other fields, suppose I choose one of the subcategory, and it and parallelly if I want to select the bread and buns, it will select the option, and for the respective region it will filter out. Okay, if I filter other fields, you could see that the other fields, now I don't get this option, right? Now I could see the only region filter where I could see the various regions. So this is how this filter other fields work. I'll I could turn it off if I don't want. if I could turn it on based on the requirement. And for the single selection, if I suppose turn on single selection, I'm clearing out the filters, and I'm clearing the filters over here in the region. If I suppose select east direction, and suppose again I want to select south as well, but here it will show only the south which is appearing, because we are using this single selection. We can't select multiple things using this single selection turned on. So you need to turn it off to multi select things, and you need to use it. Suppose that these categories are very like there are more number of categories, I'll remove this slicer. Okay, and to explain you observer mode, I had used that slicer. Here suppose that I have many number of categories. Okay, and suppose that I face difficulty of using the space. Suppose similarly here, suppose that I have these many like subcategories, and if I face the issue of space, you could select on this compress multiple. As soon as you turn it on, you could see that it will show the subcategory 5. Okay, it will help you compress the number of selections that you made. Okay, even if you want additional things to be selected, you could select it, and then it will show you the subcategory 6. uh, all the subcategories which you have selected, you could view it in the table or visualization which you have used. So this is how this compress multiple works. These are the mode settings which you have in the format. Let us go to appearance. Here if we don't want this border to be appeared for these filters, I could remove that. Suppose that I don't want my border, you could see that my border disappears. Okay, I want the border instead of yellow color. Suppose that I want blue color. Now if I click on drop down, you could see that my blue color is appearing. Okay, and as soon as you click on the appearance and go to the items text color, you could see that items text color. Here I didn't use the text color. If suppose I want to keep it white, and if I click on it, you could see that now my text color has turned to white. Okay, I could increase the text size option, like item size. You could remove this clear button which you could see the clear selections. If you don't want it, you could turn it off. You could remove. Now it is removed the clear button selection. If you want, you could turn it on. And here suppose that these are my filters, and here it is showing me the label called subcategory and region, which is through which I am able to like find out which search bar belongs to which filter. Okay, suppose that I don't want it, I just turn it off. Now you have empty boxes where you could you know uh, where you could type in the necessary filters and use it. For now, since in order to understand, I'll keep the labels turned on. So these are basic settings which are available in the free license version. Pro version has few more additional settings which are useful. Like in the observer mode, there are the additional features, and these are the mode settings, appearance, and label settings. I hope I am able to make you understand. Thank you for watching, and we shall meet in the next video.